Hello, I'm Linda Chinnia. I'm Vice President of the Council here at the Church of the Nativity and Holy Comforter.
Thanks, Linda. It's nice to meet you. Now, when did you guys combine the Lutheran and Episcopal parts of your church?
Oh my goodness, you're going to ask me for a date.
Year, ballpark.
I think we're on to 7 years or plus in
Uh-huh.
terms of the combination. The official one, I believe, that's the time we came together as a sort of a honeymoon or a dating, and then did letters of federation to officially become the Episcopal Lutheran congregation.
And how's it going? Has everyone made the adjustment pretty
I
well?
believe we have. I came from the Lutheran side, and one of the things that we were asked to do from the leadership at that time from our congregation was to at least commit to saying 3 to 6 months to see what it was like before we would make a decision to say yes or no, emphatically. And
Right.
most of us who came from Holy Comforter are still here. And now I'm at the point it's hard to tell you who was from Holy Comforter and who was from Nativity,
Yeah,
to be honest. Yeah.
that sounds like a good sign.
Yeah.
How did y'all put the liturgy together, combining the two traditions?
Now, I'm going to let the pastors give you more of that, but there was part of the agreement was that we would, at least one of our services would always be a blended service. And so we looked at portions of both the Episcopal hymnal as well as the Lutheran one and took parts. What we're doing, for example, this season is some parts of the liturgy literally are coming, the words are coming from the Episcopal tradition. The music and the communion portion is coming from the Lutheran tradition. So each season we sort of switch that around, but that's mainly the 10:30 service. The 8 o'clock service remains the service of the Word, which is the Episcopal service.
That's so interesting how you've done that. And if someone wants to come for a special ceremony like a baptism or a wedding, and then do they say, "Oh, I prefer this liturgy," like they want from one tradition, or how has that been
You
working?
mean if they're asking to have a child baptized or
Correct.
they want the wedding? I think we let them know that this is the way that we do those services, that we do the combination. Most people who would come for that generally are aware, and that's a part of what they like about coming because it is
Yeah.
more the ecumenical service versus one versus the other. If you're really insisting and your tradition is Episcopal and Grandma was here and you want the Episcopal service, I don't believe that would be a problem.
That's nice. Linda, what advice would you have for other congregations that are combining in this way? What have y'all learned?
I think the biggest thing we learned is that there isn't as much difference as we think there is,
Wow.
and that when you get right down to the core of our beliefs, they were the same.
Oh, yeah.
So, and I think we were all surprised at even within the liturgy, the wording, which was the same, I mean, slight differences, but really not differences, and that this is a great example of hopefully what the church should be.
That sounds right.
Versus all of these different denominations and sectioning out. So
Yeah.
I think that's probably the thing, and I think that's the draw and that's the excitement that I believe this congregation brings.
Yeah, I love that. Any other parting words you'd like to give our audience?
I think just being aware and taking time, being open to, and this is one of the things that we learned, and we had to step back and take some time to do, learning each other's history and learning on the background of each other. When Pastor Sean came, for example, he went through. I'm trying to remember which one of our rites, but he literally did the wording for the Episcopal wording versus Lutheran wording, and then we literally could just see that. A few folks needed that
Yeah.
for understanding, and I think up front I would do a little bit more about little more of that. Yeah,
It's interesting.
that would be my big learning, being patient,
Yeah.
but basically we're here to worship and serve God, and if that's a common goal, I don't see a problem at all. And I'm looking forward to more of this really happening.
Amen, Linda. Thank you so much for
No
taking
problem.
time to talk to us.
Okay, thank you.